Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today I'm beyond excited to share this lovely Easter card. I saw that from Tina, my passport old buddy, and then she saw that from Wendy. So see, it's down the road, we've been inspired. I did this one on 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So I use those, that's the end pen card. So I'm going to cover the top, but the envelope go perfect for Easter. Let me share the envelope. So the envelope, it's with that lovely print from the hand pen. I think that go perfect for Easter. And first I thought, oh, I'm just going to use my New Horizon, that's the New Horizon paper, and put it there. It was not jiving just the way I wanted, so I put another piece of white and it's going to get glued there. Now, inside where I trim the bottom here, I trim a part of the top also. I'm going to put that in here. And this is from Easter Friend. That's the only thing on this one that it is stamped. So I use gray granite and Sarah sand for my tombstone. If you're wondering what is the cloth, the burial cloth here, that is a piece, believe it or not, of bounce, those dryer sheet, okay? And this is the spring, I never said that, sprig punch that I use this. And then In Good Taste for the cross. So now I start, you know, searching more and more picture for the tombstone and so on. And then I like the stack brick here, or the stack stone, not the brick, the stone. So I stamp my background of Very Vanilla with the stack stone. And then I also just stamped very lightly, really I didn't re-ink, and I did these 3 pieces. So this is from the Layering Diorama dies. So I didn't use the 2 big one, but then I play with the other set. So it's no right and wrong. Like this one, I get 1 more extra layer. So whatever you like. So what I done already, I put a piece of copy paper here and then sponge some crumb cake for the ground. Now let's do the top, and we're going to overstack them like this so you know it's not all equally. But over here, I'm going to do where the opening, I didn't use a circle. We're going to put a circle, they kind of like a big rock circle that they roll, but the front was more like an oval, so I used the same dies, okay? And I forgot so I'm going to get a stone here, not a stone, but a rock or whatever we call it. Okay, I am using 1 3/4, but really, whatever size you want. I use a punch. We don't have the punch anymore, so you can use your circle die. So let's build this here, and after we build this, then we can put it on the card. So the front, I want a little bit of a ground like when you walk in. So let's use, this is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my piece here, and we're just going to put a little bit, and then we're going to sponge that. And I'm going to use crumb cake. It's stamped in gray granite, but I want a little bit darker, and I'm going to stamp in crumb cake. We just need the part, not the side. So I just going to, and we're going to put the top and see if we need more there. So that's going to define the entrance there between the floor and, you know, the back. So I see I need to go a little bit more this way. So we're going to come back right here and do a little bit more. Here we go. That should be good. Now I like to build that with dimensional because I want some depth. So let's take our dimensional. But before we're going to do dimensional though, we need a flat surface, okay? So to get a flat surface, first thing, I'm just going to use a little bit of the adhesive here. I'm using my seal. Here we go. So I'm going to overlap that so it's not quite equally. I don't want all the same shape together. That's what I'm going for. You know, that it's not all the same. And then here. And okay. So now we're going to cut this straight. And I think that is a little bit, let's see here. If I go straight. Yeah, that should be good. So let me lift this one just a little bit more here. Here we go. Okay, I got a straight cut there. So if you don't have a straight cut, you can put it on your paper trimmer and so on. Boom. I lost all my ground, so that's not good. But we're going to add more ground. That's it. Maybe we should do that first and then add the ground, right? Okay, I'm going to add that right there. And we're going to add some ground to the bottom. It's just, I think it gives a little bit more define to the cave here. Here we go. Perfect. Now, I got the stamp, instead of using, I find this, it's still a bit too big for what I wanted. So I am using the stamp set Oceanfront. And I'm using just a little grass here. And we're going to use Mossy Meadow. And we're going to come right here. Here we go. Perfect. Here we go. So then we get a little bit of the grass right there. So I know some of it going to get covered by our, whatever it's called, our circle there. And boom. So now you're going to say, well, it's too big. We're going to cut that. No problem. So let's raise that up a bit. So the first layer is going to be flat. Okay. So this one here is going to be flat. Right here. Put that right there flat. Turn it in the back. Always cut from the back so you can follow your card base. Now this one here is going to be raised up. And I had my, here we go. So we're going to put and this is going to be thicker than what I like, because usually I like just one thickness of dimensional. But this is going to be a special card, let's put it that way, that I'm going to have two thickness. Here we go. Turn it again. And then this layer. So you can put as many layers as you want or as little. The choice is yours. And now I got a piece of that bound sheet. It's funny because I got some, I keep some bound sheet in my place here. Just so, for the static when I emboss. So what we're going to do, it's take, and this like it's a use one, okay? So we're just going to take a little piece. I was like, what would I put? And that was right there. And I just fold it. And then we're going to use glue dots here. Put one in the back. Oops. And one in the front. And then we're going to tuck that right. So then we got that cloth there. The burial cloth. Now we're going to take I got In Good Taste, and this is half inch. This one was a little bit bigger than half inch. This one, it's a little bit smaller than half inch. And we're going to do our cross. This is 2.5 here. I was not sure how long I wanted it. I wanted to wait and see when we put it on the card. So that's why I didn't measure it. And that's why I don't think I'm just going to say, you know, strip of half inch. And then you're going to decide, like here, I'm going to put that right here. And we're going to cut that about here. So I'm going to give you the about. But depends if you do your card vertical or horizontal. That's going to play a factor. So mine, it is 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, and really, I think this should be a little bit higher. Here we go, and maybe a little bit shorter. So you see, it all depends, you know, on the size of your card. Now we're going to put that right there. But before I put that there, I'm going to put a dot here for the nail, another dot there for the nail, and right here. Voila. Now this is going to be attached right there with glue dots. And we forgot, I forgot. Oh, see, remove this right here. Voila. Now the circle is going to come over here too. This is going to be right here on the side of the cross. Now this one I'm going to put the Happy Easter right there. So I got crumb cake, and we're going to stand that in crumb cake because I got placed at the top here. And if I would have the stamp set Easter blessing, that's what I would put, but it's Happy Easter I got right now. Here we go. Now let's do our circle. Oh, I rocked my stamp big time. That's okay. I'm going to put a banner there. That's it. And here's going to be my, maybe this going to be, so I like it on the other side. So I like it landscape better. We get more space. So this is going to be, here we go. I'm gonna cut it off just a little bit. So the reason why I did vertical here, it's because I wanted to have the stack, you know, and the width. But I think it's still gonna work. Here we go. And then we're going to cut again in the back. Et voila, my friend. So now you both have it. So here, I'm going to put a banner. So I uncover that, get cover. But here it is. Is that the cool thing? I think it is. So that is it for my Easter card, my friend. I hope you enjoy it. Wendy and Tina, thank you so much for inspiring me to make this lovely with the die. I got such a tough time to say the word, but it's diorama layers. So here we go. Thank you and have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.